Lower body biceps. That's what we're training today. Lower body bicep day.
Yeah!
10 days out, 9 days out. Got the training schedule from Katie. I'm doing a ham day today, shoulders and arms tomorrow, break Sunday, and then I'm doing quads on Monday, chest and tris on Tuesday, back and bi maybe on Wednesday, then an upper body pump Thursday before the show, the Thursday of check-ins. A little closer to show day than I would like to do legs this coming Monday, but she's the boss. I'm gonna try to be done lifting in an hour. So I'm only doing 2 working sets of the good girls, 3 on lying hamstring, 3 dumbbell RDL, and then 3 single leg curl. And hopefully we can get out of here after that. The good girl machine helps build up those adductors right in here. They're good for filling in negative space from the front and the back. A lot of people put a ton of emphasis, and rightly so, on building the outer sweeps of your quads. But if your muscle just doesn't have that shape, you're gonna have to think of another way to grow your leg out thickness-wise from the front and back. And a good way to do that and add some size is to target the adductors directly and grow them from the inside. And then you can put your feet out wider, but your legs will still be touching in here. So they'll still be big. Also, I like to do them early on in the workout as it gets blood in my groin, hips, helps lube everything up. Injury prevention, always. That's it for those. We're gonna go a little lighter today. Get some more reps on our sets, and also just don't want to take any big risks. Still training with intensity, within proximity to failure, but no need to get any PRs right now. I'm gonna do 3 working sets here. I hope I'm conditioned enough. I want to be lean enough. Like, the glutes keep coming in, they keep getting better, but they're still not where I'd like them to be. They look better every day. But hopefully with this peak coming up, they'll be nice, dry, and tight. But we'll see. Good thing with classic, glutes aren't like the biggest deal, but I don't want that to be the reason that I lose a placing to somebody else. Well, Chris Bumstead, he's dry as hell. He's 4% body fat, and his glutes are hard as nails. Ramon Dinos, hard as nails, striated. Urs Kalzinski, known for his glutes, very, very striated. He's got some deep tiger stripes cutting across. I don't know if we'll have that, but we at least want a couple good deep lines. You can always get leaner. So, and we're getting leaner by the day still. This is not fun. Not fun at all. I'm a little dizzy. The hamstrings, they do two main things. They curl your lower leg up, and then they also hinge your hips. And if you want a fully developed hamstring, you should train both kinds of movements. A lot of people, I think, forget deadlifts are super hamstring oriented, and they just think they got to do a few sets of leg curls and that's it. But you really got to train them in that straightened position. That's how you can really overload them too. They're stronger in that position, so you can really put a lot of tension with a lot of weight doing any sort of deadlift variation. I'm doing like a stiff-legged dumbbell deadlift, my feet up on a wedge to really target the hamstrings more than the glutes. Oh. Honestly, I think these are what built my hamstrings the most. Helps isolate the hamstrings more when I elevate my toes. I don't have to go as deep, and I don't have to use as heavy as weight. And even if I was doing on flat ground, I put all my weight in my heels, and sometimes I almost fall backwards a little bit. Up. So the wedge just makes that position a little more stable. If you don't have wedges, you can stand on a 2.5, a 5, or a 10-pound plate and put your toes up on it. So you go to do a hamstring stretch, you know, you bend over to touch your toes. You feel that stretch even more when you point your toes up and you dorsal flex your foot. So that's why I do that. It makes the movement harder, probably using less weight than I could, but it really does a good job at isolating the hamstring as much as possible. I can feel my heartbeat pulsing through my entire body. Shout out to Glaxon. Great brand. Use their pre-workout. Just 1 scoop of Specimen Max, lemon pez flavor. They make great protein too. Protos Whey is delicious. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. They make good products, good supplements. This is a hard one. And then the off season, these are hard because my belly's full. And when I'm putting that much pressure in the abdomen, I can feel the food starting to come up. Now they're hard. It's because they make me get so out of breath. Last set of RDLs of prep. Kind of a big deal. That means the next time, hopefully the next time I do this exercise, I'll be a pro bodybuilder. Hopefully. Don't want to jinx it. So, everything goes as planned. These will be my last amateur stiff-legged deadlifts ever. Up. If you notice, I don't stand straight up. I try to keep the tension in my legs the whole time. So if you stand straight up, you take the tension out of your legs and then you put it into your lower back. That's why you don't stand all the way straight up, because A, you'll burn out your lower back before you burn out your hamstrings, and B, tension is king when it comes to hypertrophy. And if your goal is to grow your hamstrings, maintain that tension throughout the set. That way you're not killing your lower back and you're not using and recruiting other muscles to do the movement for you. And that's the whole point of not standing and pushing your hips all the way through and forward. You go up until you feel that tension almost release, and then you go back down. And it's more of a hips back and forth rather than you standing up and down, bending over and standing up. Hips back, hips forward. Hips back, hips forward. And that's how you properly do a stiff-legged deadlift. And then there's different variations of that as well. There's the Roman deadlift, the straight leg deadlift, but they're all stiff-legged. You're not hinging at the knee, and if you are, it's very minimal. It's all about the hips. Back and forth. Oh, no. Woo. We're good. We're okay. Just wasn't coming back up. Oh, fuck. Hopefully one day I'll be able to dumbbell press these and shoulder press them. We'll see. I'm still too tired to put the weights back. Ugh. Always put your stuff away. Single leg curl. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? We're gonna do 3 working sets per leg. So in this exercise, just trying to get some bilateral hamstring work. I lean over a little more, kind of bend my hips a little bit to kind of mimic a seated hamstring curl, since they don't have a good seated hamstring curl here. At least not one that I like. And that's a difference between a seated hamstring curl and a lying hamstring curl, is that you're laying down, you're kind of straightened out like this and curling, and that trains your hamstring in a shortened position because it's not stretched out. It's all bunched up right here. Now when you're seated, that's all lengthened and stretched. So it trains it a little differently, kind of like behind the back curls versus preacher curls. Same concept. Your hamstrings are like the biceps of your legs, lower body biceps. That's what we're training today. Lower body bicep day. We're gonna end on leg extensions so you get the quads a little bit of work. I gotta untie my shoes, otherwise it'll feel like a pebble is stabbing me in the shit. Got the whole stack on there. Normally on hamstring day I'd add some more weight with a plate and another pin, but we don't need to snap anything in my knees right now. This might even be too heavy, we'll see. Maybe 3 more sets. Call it the day. Whew. Got a big dinner waiting for me at home. Chicken and egg whites. Only 4 meals today because we slept in. So the meals got to be a little bit bigger. Kind of mentally tricks you to thinking you're eating more. You're eating more in one sitting, but not more for the day. Usually do 5 meals. 5 little baby meals. Today we get 4 bigger baby meals. They call me King Baby. Legs are jello-y. You can tell I definitely didn't want to do anything today. Well, that was quite the drop off. I'll do 2 more. Good idea to drop the weight. Fuck. Woo. Do 1 more set. Drop it even more. You go through doing the stack for 20 to doing half a stack for maybe 12. Last set on hamstring day as an amateur. And it's quad extensions. Just gotta kiss them both, you know. On quad day, I do ham curls. Give them a little smooch. Here we go. Oh, they already burn. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's like fire. We're done. Want to go? Let's take a look. Here. I'm ready to go home. If you like that video and you want to see more, stay tuned for the full-length documentary, Road to Pro, coming out after the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Well, have a great lift tomorrow.
Thank you. You too, man.
Thank you. Yeah! Buckeye Gym. In the middle of the night. Best gym in Ohio. Right here. Right by Talmadge Circle. Established in 1985. The year after Reagan and Bush took the country by storm. Led us into a decade of prosperity. But that has nothing to do with this gym. Both things were just good things that happened in the 80s. Oh.